Welcome back, folks, to more of Orcs and Men. I had a little bit of an issue. I did one side quest, but unfortunately, well, the game decided to have me in the A. But I think we might be in luck, maybe. No, I still have to... Yeah, so let me tell you what we at least did. Those foremen, those orcs that were, well, basically executing their own brethren, we hunted them all down and, well, we murdered the shit out of them. There's another mission we have to do before we want to start the riot, and that is helping this sage here collect some pure water. They were speaking something about, well, what was it? The Fallen? Or, well, there's some sort of magic that he's got up his sleeve that we can get if we help him. Before we do that, yeah, we're going to trade some.
Did you find anything we could use in all those weapons cases?
Well, these weapons are valuable, you know, and cost us a lot. But for you, we can make an effort.
I understand.
I pretty much know where I was going to end up going. I ended up picking the double pane. I know I already had it and upgraded it, but it's got that critical hit. I changed my mind. I want that critical hit, so I'm going to sell the 1,000 Sufferings. Also, I'm going to switch back to the Champion's Greaves because the Sacred Relic Greaves suck. They only give you spirit. Those give you stability and damage reduction. Much greater damage reduction even. Let's see. Yeah, and the Lion's Fang. I'm going to sell that because we're taking the Holy Soil, which will give us plus 10% damage reduction, which is tits. And we don't have anything to upgrade. As for sticks, we're keeping the Vampire Fangs because, oh my god, that's fucking awesome, man. All that blood draining. And I think he was actually good, except maybe an upgrade. Yeah, because we're going to upgrade his Ritual Gloves. Bring the damage reduction up to plus 6. Sell his Assassin Gloves and his Scarlet Gloves. And we're good, I think. Just got to remember to re-equip everything.
Anything else?
We'll be back later.
Oh, I'm sure we shall. Equip that. Those are all good. Yeah, we do have some skills to hand out, but like I said before, I'm saving those up. Okay. So we are still waiting to go and start a riot, but before we do that, we're going to help this sage named Revocane.
I believe in you, son of the Red Breath. I'd like to help you with your mission.
Your help will be most welcome, Shaman. There's a difficult battle ahead, and our brethren will need the Reign of the Fearless.
Reign of the Fearless, that's it.
I know, Jorosh, I know. Alas, I cannot do as you request. The Reign of the Fearless requires pure water. That found in the mire is defiled.
Yeah, so basically you want to help, but you can't. Thank you. That was fascinating. No, really.
I can, Goblin, maybe. I know there is a spring of pure water around here. I can feel it. It is in the heart of the swamp.
Are you kidding? It's infested with goblins. And not the nice ones, either.
Oh yes, we're going.
What is that place?
A disgusting hole. This is where the foremen catch the goblins for their fucking roe.
They never go this far, to be honest. They take the risk to catch some of the vermin with their nets, but no one went as far as the source itself.
I love murdering goblins. They're so easy to
I
kill.
wonder why.
There's no choice.
We need that water. I'm not going to be stopped by a gang of goblins.
Shit, Ark. And what makes you think it's not another botched plan? He's a water diviner, maybe?
Point down.
All shamans are water diviners.
Ah. I see. Huh. Fuck. That is convenient, though.
The reign of the fearless is a blessing, a way to align your heartbeats with those of Mother Earth, a passage between her and those facing death in her name. With the reign of the fearless, our brethren will be stronger.
Okay, I'll go. Just don't give me another fucking speech about your fucking fantasy world. You said a frickin' gang of crazed goblins wouldn't stop you, so I'm not gonna try.
Ardek will take you to the entrance to the swamp. He knows the place. You chose wisely, Jorosh.
Swamp, it's a fucking cave.
What's your problem?
Ark, let's get out of here. This place gives me the shits. The goblins here, they're not like the others. They're from the depths. They're savage. They like killing.
They die the same. Don't worry about it.
Ha! All this bullshit over some fucking water.
We need that
Water.
You don't know what we hold sacred. It's vital.
Mario.
Oh, come on! As if somebody's gonna notice the difference.
The mages perceive the magic that permeates the world. For my brothers, it's the same with water. The earth's sap. You can be sure they feel the difference.
Why do I bother talking? You're always right. Now we're here, we might as well finish. The sooner it's done, the sooner we can leave.
I'm just gonna double check my my audio settings real quick before we get started. Alright, they seem like they're okay enough, I suppose. Fucking patrolling little jerk. Oh shit, this guy would be able to see him get executed. Oh, there's a couple of them just stomping around. Not that it matters too much. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. God damn it. Yeah, Sticks, I need you back there with Arkai. Really, I don't need to be sneaking around. Arkai can fucking mow down through these goddamn goblins quite easily. What kind of map do we got here? Not much of one. I don't see these goblins putting a hurt on Arkai much, if at all. Hey guys. Ah, you just gone and done it. You pissed him off. Okay, Arkai's cool. I just didn't want him fucking up Sticks for no reason. That wouldn't be good.
Charming little spot. Too bad about all the goblins spoiling the view. Ugh, smell them from here.
Let's do this quickly. We've got another battle ahead of us.
Oh wow, that didn't take long. Alright, now you might want to wake Arkai up. There you go. Ark, do your work, buddy. Do what you do. You're, what, is something like that voodoo that he do? Ah, oh well.
So, can I pee here?
I'll take the water.
Whatever. Let's get the hell out of here. We're done.
All this for that. Tit for tat. Sure. Why not? Hell, that side quest was even shorter than the other. Wait. Faced me the wrong fucking direction. Good job, game.
What do you want, son of the Red Breath?
Have your water, buddy.
Don't take it badly, but you don't seem like other shamans.
Shamans,
Believe
whatever.
me, I had to force myself to learn to hold my tongue and keep my head down here. But Ardek and your father insisted that I hide in the crowd. Without them, the head foreman would doubtless have had me killed. He had another way of seeing things and didn't like competition. But I think what will interest you the most, Bloodjaw, is knowing that before being shaman, I was head of the High Plains clan.
I see. That's interesting. You're right. I'm very sorry, Drakan. A lot of Bloodjaws wanted to help you, but the High Plains were too far away. Jarhail refused to split us up for an expedition that wasn't certain to achieve its goal.
And he was right. That would have meant making the same mistake I made. I alone am responsible, Jorosh. Don't blame your chief for my failures.
But you deserved reinforcements. Relief, after having held out so long, won so many battles.
And it took just one defeat to lose everything. It's always like that, Jorosh. Never forget that. Defeat always happens in the end. And when the day comes and the Great Breath doesn't want you, you have to force yourself to draw a lesson. In honor of all those who believed in you. There are a lot of them here.
I won't forget, Drakan. I thank you.
What do
okay,
you want,
thanks.
son of the Red Breath?
Well, I wasn't done talking to you.
You can prepare the reign of the fearless?
Yes, don't worry, Bloodjaw. Thanks to you, your warriors will be ready to face death.
Good. Thank you, Shaman.
Shaman. You know, like shaman rolls. Pull toilet paper. What the fuck?
You've helped me, Bloodjaw. Now it's my turn to help you.
We'll speak again later.
I'm sure you'll be dead by the end of this, so I'm not even worried about what you have to say, buddy.
Chop your need, Garok.
Hello, Garok.
I'll be back later, Garok.
I know we talked to you already. I guess it's time to go. Let's go talk to Arkai's father.
You wanted
Marlock.
to tell me something?
Yes, Marlock. Let's start the
Time is
revolt.
short. We have to bring together the main leaders of the resistance and set up a plan of attack.
Very good. That's the point of no return, son. But if you feel ready, I can organize a war council and launch the assault.
Do that, Father. Okay. Garrosh, how many orcs do you have?
Maybe 10 at most.
That's not many. But Turg has 20 miners with him. They'll relieve you once I'm back up with Arkans. Marlock will lead the first wave with a dozen of his warriors. I need someone who knows the inside of the fortress.
All right. We'll hold the position to the end.
We have to. You'll have Garrosh in support if things heat up. When Styx and I have sabotaged the drawbridge, that'll be the signal. And when we get back, you make a sortie.
A sortie?
A sortie?
It's suicide!
You can't hold out forever. We have to keep the initiative. If we can't take control of the tower, you're all lost. The Croissant needs slaves for their damn mire. And you've proven you aren't slaves. They won't be nice to you.
Need to get them all fucking armor like Archive's got. They might be a little bit better off.
It's a good plan, Arkai.
Really? You're going to get wiped out. I'll need the best warriors to create a solid combat group and limit the disaster.
What do you have in mind?
I need an eagle, a lion, and a cheetah. That's how the Bloodjaws work. The eagle should be a cold-blooded orc, a strategist to take the heights and use his experience to our advantage at the right time. The lion will be our champion, an unbeatable fighter who'll break through the defenses and crush the enemy's morale. And our cheetah will be the link. We need a fast and intuitive brother who can get messages through to you, Garrosh, and Adek without fail.
I see. But we don't have much time, son. Garrosh and Terg have gone to take up their positions. Adek has to join them at the time the assault is launched. We will have to draw on the orcs in the hideout.
I'll deal with it. I'll talk with them and try to find out what each one can do.
Good, son. Then come back and see me when you have your champions. I'll brief them before we launch the assault.
Oh, good grief. Well, Garlock, if I can get him. Select the scout, yeah.
Champion need Garrock.
Garrock. Make him the strategist, yeah.
I need a great fighter for my squad. Think you can handle it?
Garrock always ready fight for champion. Garrock very strong and not scared of Croissant.
It's obvious he'd make me a good bodyguard. You got issues.
No problem. I'll remember that the next time you get clubbered.
Hey, I only kid because I love. I'll stick with you. You make better conversation. Barely.
Just by a wee bit.
I'll be back later, Garrock.
Okay, so he'll be our champion, of course. As for, I mean, I don't exactly have many people to pick from. Jesus Christ, this is probably going to go horribly wrong.
Need anything?
Well, I was
We'll be back later.
Well, he sounded more intelligent than the rest of the orcs in here, so.
Arkai the champion, Bragat at your service. Delighted you have become the head foreman. I was going to raise the mire on my own, but I felt the others were wavering a bit.
I know I'm going to regret this, but tell me about yourself, Braggart.
My life story. It's just waiting to be written down. I come from a long line of stout-hearted warriors, and I don't want to grow old here. I have a clan to rebuild.
What clan are you talking about?
I am the last of the Turquoise Dawn. All my brothers were slain by the Croissant.
Well, well. The last time I met the last survivor of the Turquoise Dawn, it was at the wall, and he seemed a lot older. And the gift?
Huh? What do you mean, the gift?
The symbol of the Turquoise Dawn. The one I possess. Passed on by an orc 3 times your age, who wanted to ensure the memory of his clan would survive. The one that all warriors of the tribe bear. How can you not know that, survivor?
But I was 12 years old. I was to receive the gift, but fate did not leave me the time. The Croissant razed my village while I was hunting in the forest. When I came back, everyone was dead. I wanted to seek revenge, but there were too many of them, and they were better armed. They ended up capturing me.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's not like the last to tell stories. I think this kid is full of shit. His story stinks, and I know stink.
You can believe what you want, Goblin. I don't give a shit.
Thank you for your revelations, Braggart.
Huh. I'm not sure about that guy at all. Shit. This guy looks fucking worthless as tits on a bull. Yeah, Marlock. That guy can't talk. This guy can.
You've helped me, Bloodjaw. Now it's my turn to help you.
I'd like to know more about you, brother.
Not much to say, really. I'm Rhaegar, son of Bartok and Gwara, and I grew up in the Firelands. My story's the same as that of most orcs here. My clan was besieged by the Quarsan, and when those bastards finally decided to attack, they beat us. We were starving to death. At that point, we didn't care if we won or lost. We couldn't wait anymore for the fucking battle. At least we'd be able to die like orcs. You know what I mean. But those Quarsan dogs weren't there to wipe us out. They weakened us so we dropped like flies, and brought the survivors here, as slaves to their fucking mire.
That's how they dealt with lots of clans. Many no longer exist.
I know. But the worst was seeing orcs helping those bastards. I called them every name in the book, I think, and was arrested once by Adek. He took me into the Resistance, and I regained hope. But I had to open my big mouth again 2 weeks ago, and that Gorkash traitor recognized me. He wouldn't let it go after. He wanted to know how I got out of it the first time. The rest of the story you know. You're the one writing it, Bloodjaw. Thank you again, brother. My blood is yours now.
We'll speak again later.
Thanks, brother.
What do you want, son of the Red Breath?
We'll speak again later, Shaman.
Well.
Yes, son?
Do you have any suggestions for the composition of the squad?
Not really. Revocane is more than a simple shaman. But that's all I can say. I don't really know the orcs that you brought here. But if I understood right, your lion should be a real monster. An orc capable of fighting like 3 and lasting as long as possible.
Exactly. He'll be the squad's muscles, and the cheetah its eyes and voice. We need a brother that's both fast and stealthy for the job. The cheetah has to blindly obey the eagle's orders and transmit them as fast as possible.
I see. And for this eagle, you need an experienced strategist. His authority and ability to make the right decisions will be decisive. You should speak with the other orcs to try to build up their profiles. A lot of lives depend on your choices, son.
Yeah, I'm working on it, man.
I'll be back later.
See, what I'm thinking is this guy over here is probably Lion, and he would seem more like a rogue type. This guy over here sounds like he's got some more intelligence.
You've helped me, Bloodjaw.
Gorak
Now it's my
gets
turn
settled.
to help you.
You know how to lead an army in combat?
Well, I only seek to serve you, brother. But I have to warn you that I have never done this kind of thing. Why don't you ask Marlock or Adek?
Marlock and his men will be in the vanguard, and I'll need Adek in the rear.
I see. In that case, you should maybe ask their advice. They'll be able to help you more than me.
Well, that other guy.
We'll speak again later.
You might want the leadership position, hell.
What can I do for you?
Do you know how to lead a squad in combat, Braggart?
I'm quite sure I can do that, yes.
You've already done it?
No. I've spent the last 15 years here. But my father was a great leader, the chief of the Turquoise Dawn. He told me everything. It's as if I did it myself.
I see.
That's not fucking reassuring.
We'll speak again later.
Oh, shit. Like, yeah, I don't even fucking want to talk to any of these guys. They'll suck ass. But I really doubt. Yeah, I even looked at the map. There's not many choices. And of course, I most certainly feel like I'm gonna end up picking the wrong ones.
You've helped me, Bloodjaw. Now it's my turn to help you.
Well, what do you think about running?
We'll need a fast and stealthy orc to carry orders and reconnoiter.
I should be able to do that. If you can't find an expert.
The thing is, we already have a real expert. But I'll be 3 floors below right then, visiting the jails of the Inquisition.
Yeah, point down.
We'll speak again later.
I guess that's what we're gonna have to go with. Yeah, Rugger and Braggart.
Yes, son?
I have our lion.
The champion who will destroy the enemy defenses. Good. Who did you choose?
Revocane's just a fucking... That's...
I think Garok has potential.
All right, son. I'll explain what's expected of him.
I'll be back later.
It's like, hold up. Revocane doesn't even have anything to say about it.
Red breath.
We'll speak again later, Shaman.
He doesn't have an opinion either way, but the other guys at least do.
Yes, son?
I found the right person to run orders and reconnoiter.
Your cheater, eh? Who did you think of?
Rugger.
Rhaegar stood up to the head foreman. He's the kind of cold-blooded orc that I need in the squad.
All right, son. I'll explain what's expected of him.
I might have found our eagle.
You found a good strategist? Who?
Braggart.
Braggart talks too much. It's time he let his actions speak.
All right, son. I'll explain what's expected of him.
And of course, time for the assault.